From New France to British, North America, the battle for Canada, 1600s to 1812. Canada's story is one of exploration, rivalry, and resilience. Between the 1600s and early 1800s, two European empires, France and Britain, fought not just for land, but for influence, identity, and control over a continent. In the early 1600s, French explorers like Samuel de Champlain established settlements along the St. Lawrence River. This was the birth of New France, a colony built on fur, faith, and alliances with indigenous nations. The fur trade became the backbone of the economy, relying on strong partnerships with First Nations. French traders, voyageurs, and coureurs de bois traveled deep into the interior, exchanging goods for valuable beaver pelts. At the same time, Jesuit missionaries arrived with a goal to convert indigenous peoples to Christianity. While some communities welcomed them, others resisted the cultural disruption. As French influence spread, it collided with growing British ambitions. The British had established footholds in the East and competed fiercely in the fur trade, especially through the Hudson's Bay Company. Throughout the 1700s, a series of conflicts erupted between the two powers, culminating in the 7 Years' War. In 1759, the Battle of the Plains of Abraham changed everything. British General Wolfe and French General Montcalm both died in battle, but Britain claimed victory. By 1763, the Treaty of Paris officially ended France's rule in Canada. New France was now British territory. With Britain in control, Canada entered a new era, British North America. But it wasn't a smooth transition. One of the darkest chapters was the Acadian expulsion. From 1755 to 1764, thousands of French-speaking Acadians were forcibly removed from their homes in Nova Scotia. Many died in exile, while others fled to Louisiana, becoming the Cajuns. After the American Revolution, 1775 to 1783, Canada became a refuge. Over 50,000 Loyalists, colonists loyal to Britain, migrated north to settle in Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, and Upper Canada, modern-day Ontario. This migration reshaped Canadian society and politics, further establishing British systems of law and governance. As colonial boundaries expanded, Indigenous peoples faced broken treaties and increasing displacement. Resistance grew, especially among nations allied with the British. Meanwhile, tensions with the United States began to rise. Trade disputes, territorial ambitions, and indigenous resistance backed by British forces set the stage for a new conflict. By the early 1800s, British North America was a patchwork of cultures, languages, and unresolved grievances. The newly formed United States eyed Canadian territory to the north. In 1812, war would once again erupt, this time between Britain and the United States, with Canada caught in the middle. But that's a story for the next chapter. Want to learn more? Watch next episode of Canada, A People's History, the War of 1812.